So good afternoon and welcome to the Connected World 2013 here on day 3. We have in the studio with us this afternoon Robert Guest, the Global Product Director from Access.
Hello.
Welcome, thank you for dropping by.
Thank you.
So you've been at the show for 2.5 days.
Yes.
How's it been going?
Extremely busy. Hall 14 has had a lot of people, great deal of interest in our product line from both set-top box vendors and from operators.
Okay, so for our viewers and those who don't quite know who Access are, can we get an overview of who you are and what you're showing here at IBC this year?
So Access are a software vendor. We sell our products to operators and original equipment manufacturers, primarily in the TV industry and the automotive industry.
Okay.
Our key products are an HTML5 engine or web browser, and a media sharing application based on the DLNA standards.
Excellent. So you do a lot of work with the DLNA as well in terms of ensuring those standards are incorporated in what you're delivering on the service side.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Excellent. What sort of changes have you seen over the last 6 to 12 months, particularly in terms of the connected experience? And I'm going to draw on what you mentioned with the automotive industry there. How is that playing out and what are you seeing start to happen in that space now?
I think the big thing with the DLNA standard is the move towards premium content.
Yeah.
So we have the CVP2 specification, which is really helping people take premium content and share it around the home, so that people can actually monetize the DLNA standard.
Yeah. So it's something that is enabling a better and enriched experience, but also making money as a result of that.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay.
So people with content that they want to monetize can actually now do so using a global standard.
And what challenges do you think we're still facing as an industry in terms of getting to that level of real monetization and ROI after the investment that needs to be made in producing that premium content?
I think the key thing is its distribution. And then the rules that go around it. Everyone's talking about second screen, whether it be iPad, whether it be another set-top box. The key thing is being able to policy manage the way that that's sent around the home. So that's both the DRM system, but also the DLNA stack that goes with it. And
you've been working with a couple of partners in this area where you're able to produce content on a multiple platform basis and work with them to deliver that in a really efficient way. Tell me about some of those alliances you have happening here.
But the key thing, because we tend to provide software to silicon vendors, probably the most exciting recent one has been we've been working with Entropic and working with the RDK from the US. So we have a demonstration actually in the DLNA booth, which is showing secure content sharing using the Entropic silicon.
Excellent. And the DLNA are also here in the Connected World at IBC this year, aren't they?
Also in Hall 14 with us, absolutely.
Excellent. And you also have a couple of announcements I think you've made at the show here this year.
Yes, so the main one from the browser perspective is the angle that we have for the browser this year. It's about saying that HTML5 is ready for prime time. So on our booth, we're showing with partners we typically show with Broadcom and with Intel, and this year we've made an announcement with ST Microsystems that we're also developing for their silicon platform as well.
Yes. Because I think it's fair to say that HTML5 has had a pretty rough ride in terms of getting to a fully immersive experience that works across all platforms.
Absolutely. I would say that the key thing is it's about being able to integrate with the platform and work with the silicon vendors to take best advantage of the platform so that the user experience that the consumer receives is one that they would really use and would want to come back to.
Yes, and coming back to the monetization of that, in terms of ad insertion and managing that within an HTML5 environment, how is that changing now?
Well, from Access's perspective, it happens outside of what we do, because we're really the presentation layer. That would happen more at the head end, where the ad insertion and so on. So we don't really get involved with that value chain at the moment. Okay,
but in terms of what you're enabling within an HTML5 environment, that significantly moved on the entire ROI within the multiple platform delivery aspects.
Absolutely. So the key piece of technology really from the HTML5 perspective has been the media source extensions and encrypted media extensions that have been promoted by the industry so that we can actually get premium content through and monetized.
Excellent. So who are you talking to here at IBC? Who's your key audience here at a broadcast show?
At a broadcast show, it's twofold. It's the operators. We need to make them aware of what HTML5 can do, what DLNA can do, and show them demonstrations that it actually is deployable. And then we have the set-top box manufacturers who would be our end customer that would take our technology, embed it, and then supply it to the operators.
And how has the show been for you so far? I mean, it's been very, very busy here in Hall 14.
Absolutely. So as you may know, we're also in Hall 14. 14, so it's been extremely busy for us. And I would say probably a 50-50 split between operators and set-top box manufacturers.
Excellent, excellent. And I also have to say congratulations. You're a finalist in the Connected World Awards this year.
Absolutely, yes.
In two categories, I believe, as well.
Yes.
The innovation category and the security management.
Absolutely.
Yes,
So our DLNA-based product, NetFront Living Connect.
Absolutely.
And it's actually part of the innovation we've been doing to make that more secure and more deployable for operators.
Excellent. Robert, I wish you the very best tomorrow night at the Connected World Awards.
Thank you very much.
Have a great rest of the show. Thank you for dropping by.
Thank
And we will see what happens tomorrow night.
Wonderful. And hopefully people can visit us in Hall 14, 14.101. And I think our stand is unique in the fact that it's a living stand. We have an artist on the stand changing the messaging throughout the day.
Excellent. Okay, so that's Hall 14 stand
101.
101 for access in the connected world here at IBC 2013. Thank you.
Thank you.